Hey YouTube, it's ICU, and today I'm going to be unboxing Apple's all-new late 2014 iMac with Retina 5K display. To start, this video is brought to you in part by Free App Life, where you can earn paid apps and gift cards by downloading free apps. Now, when Apple announced the iPad Air 2 and iPad Mini 3, the company also revealed this new iMac with what Apple is said to be the highest resolution display for any computer. And by the way, it's truly incredible. Keep in mind that this is the base Retina 5K model, which starts at $2,499 before tax, which is cheaper than or comparable to a lot of 4K TVs. Starting out with the box, beyond the picture of the all-in-one desktop on the front, both sides feature the Apple logo, and the back simply showcases the computer with its wireless mouse and keyboard. And quickly going over the specs, we have a 3.5 GHz quad-core Intel Core i5 processor powering this base model with turbo boost up to 3.9 GHz. It also features 8 GB of RAM, a 1 GB Fusion drive, which is a combination of a high-capacity hard drive with flash storage, and AMD's Radeon R9 M290X graphics card or GPU with 2 GB of GDDR5 or dedicated graphics memory. And without any further ado, let's get right into the unboxing of this new 5K Mac. And because there's no need for a knife, I'm going to pull this white tab with an orange arrow to remove the seal. Now, pulling the lid down reveals a lot of styrofoam, and it's identical to the packaging for the first iteration of the latest iMac's design, which was introduced in 2012. And at the top in the styrofoam, we have the keyboard, mouse, and a few other things. I'll get back to those in a second though. Switching views, the right guard features a power cable tucked nicely into the styrofoam. Removing the left piece, we can now take off the cloth protecting the display, followed by the plastic wrap to reveal the incredible 5K display, which by the way, like its predecessor, is incredibly reflective. It also features the same overall profile as the various iMacs that preceded it, starting with, again, the 2012 redesign. And back to this box that says designed by Apple in California, which we found on the top, we have a wireless Bluetooth keyboard and mouse. Removing the wrapping reveals the incredibly useful Magic Mouse. And in the middle, we have a booklet, and opening it up, there's a quick start guide which goes over basic functionality at the top, followed by an important product information guide, 2 Apple logo stickers, and finally a microfiber cleaning cloth for the display. Switching back to the new Retina iMac, I've taken the liberty of going through the setup process and we're now booted into OS X Yosemite. A simple click of About This Mac reveals that it is indeed a late 2014 edition iMac Retina 5K 27-inch model powered by a 3.5 GHz i5 quad-core processor. Quickly going over the computer's profile, the edges are definitely the thinnest as it rounds out to where all of the components are housed. And on the back, for the ports from left to right, we have the headphone jack, SD card, 4 USB 3.0 ports, 2 Thunderbolt ports, and 1 for Ethernet. Now, the real selling point of this computer is undoubtedly its display. It's really hard to convey over video just how gorgeous and high definition the iMac's display is, but trust me when I say it's the best I've ever seen. And I viewed a number of 4K TVs and displays which surprisingly have less pixels than the new iMac. Personally though, I wish Apple would have upgraded their Thunderbolt display as well for Mac Pro users, but hopefully that's what's coming next. Quickly downloading a couple of apps from the Mac App Store to test this all-in-one, let's begin by benchmarking the Fusion drive, which appears to max out at 305 megabits per second on write and 693 megabits per second on read speeds. So not as fast as Apple's PCIe-based flash storage, but still faster than your typical 7200 RPM hard drive. Some might say that it's the best of both worlds because it is faster than a traditional hard drive, and you can have more storage than if you were to just go with flash, for cheaper that is. Next, we have Nova Bench, which takes into consideration a number of performance stats and specs to evaluate the computer's power as a whole. The base iMac with 5K display scores 960. Not bad, but definitely not comparable to a Mac Pro. Remember, this computer will mostly attract photographers and, for lack of a better term, resolution enthusiasts. So quickly wrapping up, I know it won't do it justice over video, but Apple has a 5K test image on the portion of their site dedicated to this computer. Seeing it in person is unbelievable, and when zooming in all the way, you can get a better idea for how much detail is retained. It's insane. I definitely recommend going down to your local Apple store and checking it out if you're interested in Apple's highest resolution display ever. As I've stated thus far, overall, the computer is decent, but the display is what sets it apart. It's not for everyone, but those who find themselves in need of a high-resolution all-in-one will unquestionably be very pleased. Now, that's it for this video. If you liked it and you're interested in my upcoming iPad Air 2 and or iPhone 6 Plus giveaway, rate this video up and leave a relevant comment in the comments section. You'll also need to download Free App Life by visiting bit.ly/getfreeapplife or freeapplife.com inside of mobile Safari. After hitting download, press the home button, open the app, and if you're on iOS 8, download the temporary secure profile, which is strictly used for associating your device with its proper account in a more secure manner on the latest firmware. It's never even installed on your device, as it's immediately deleted once your account has either been created or reassociated. After that, again, simply download sponsored apps for points and refer friends. Said points can then be used to redeem various prizes, including paid apps, gift cards, and electronic devices. Finally, if you guys want to be updated more often, such as when I release new videos and unboxings covering products like future Macs and the forthcoming iPad Air 2 and iPad Mini 3, like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And until next time, this is ICU signing out.